Welcome to Global Fact Trends. In the grand tapestry of life on Earth, every organism plays a vital role. Today, we turn our attention to a process as ancient and as essential as life itself, decomposition. Composting, as it is known to us, is a fantastic way to reduce waste, enrich soil, and help the environment by recycling kitchen scraps and yard waste into nutrient-rich compost. It's a journey of transformation, a cycle of renewal that benefits both our gardens and our planet. Today, we're guiding you through 7 simple steps to get started with composting at home, mimicking the natural processes that have sustained life for millennia. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe, like, and leave a comment to support more eco-friendly content. Our journey into the world of composting begins with a single decision: choosing the method that best suits your needs and your available space. This choice is pivotal, as it sets the stage for how you will interact with the natural process of decomposition and recycling organic matter. For those with a patch of earth bathed in sunlight and caressed by the breeze, traditional composting, either in a carefully constructed pile or a purpose-built bin, offers a direct connection to the ancient rhythms of nature. This method allows you to engage with the elements, turning garden waste, kitchen scraps, and other organic materials into rich, dark compost over time. Within these structures, a hidden world of microorganisms, fungi, and invertebrates work tirelessly, breaking down organic matter into its fundamental components. These tiny, unseen workers are the backbone of the composting process, transforming waste into valuable nutrients that enrich the soil. For those dwelling in the heart of bustling cities, where space is a luxury, vermicomposting presents an elegant solution. This method is perfect for urban environments, allowing you to compost in small spaces like balconies, patios, or even indoors. Here, we enlist the help of our subterranean allies, the worms, to transform kitchen scraps into rich, fertile castings. These worms, often red wigglers, are incredibly efficient at breaking down organic matter, producing compost that is teeming with beneficial microbes. These industrious creatures, masters of decomposition, turn waste into treasure, creating a living soil amendment that breathes life back into our houseplants and urban gardens. The compost produced through vermicomposting is particularly rich in nutrients, making it an excellent choice for boosting plant health and growth. And for those seeking a more hands-off approach, technology offers a helping hand in the form of electric composters. These devices are ideal for those who want to compost but may not have the time or space for traditional methods. These ingenious devices, compact and efficient, accelerate the decomposition process, turning food waste into nutrient-rich compost in a matter of days, right in the comfort of your own home. With an electric composter, you can easily manage your kitchen waste, reducing your environmental footprint while producing high-quality compost for your plants. With our composting method chosen, we turn our attention to selecting the perfect location for this miniature ecosystem to thrive. For traditional composting, a well-drained patch of earth, preferably shaded from the harshest rays of the sun, provides the ideal environment. Here, our compost pile or bin can bask in the gentle warmth of the sun while remaining protected from the elements. If you've opted for a bin, ensure it has adequate ventilation, allowing oxygen to flow freely, fueling the decomposition process. Just as we need air to breathe, so too do the microorganisms responsible for breaking down our organic waste. Indoor composting, whether using a worm bin or an electric composter, requires a designated space with stable temperatures, away from direct sunlight and drafts. A cool, dark corner of the kitchen or pantry often proves ideal. Now let's delve into the heart of the composting process, understanding the delicate balance of ingredients that fuel this remarkable transformation. Composting is not just about throwing organic waste into a pile, it's about creating the perfect environment for microorganisms to thrive and break down materials efficiently. Just as a chef carefully selects ingredients to create a culinary masterpiece, so too must we provide our compost with the right mix of green and brown materials. This selection process is crucial because the right balance ensures that the composting process is efficient and effective. Green materials, rich in nitrogen, are the lifeblood of our compost pile. They are essential because they provide the necessary proteins and amino acids that microorganisms need to grow and multiply. These include kitchen scraps like fruit and vegetable peelings, coffee grounds, and eggshells, which are all excellent sources of nitrogen, as well as fresh grass clippings and green leaves. These materials are not only rich in nitrogen, but also add moisture to the compost pile, which is crucial for the decomposition process. These nitrogen-rich materials provide the fuel that powers the decomposition process. Without them, the compost pile would not heat up and break down organic matter as effectively. Brown materials, on the other hand, are rich in carbon, providing structure and air pockets within our compost pile. They are essential for creating a balanced compost environment. Dry leaves, straw, shredded cardboard, and other similar materials are all excellent sources of carbon. They help to absorb excess moisture and prevent the compost from becoming too wet and compacted. And newspaper all fall into this category. These materials are not only abundant but also easy to break down, making them ideal for composting. These materials act as the scaffolding, ensuring adequate airflow and preventing our compost from becoming too compact. Proper aeration is crucial because it allows oxygen to reach the microorganisms, which in turn speeds up the decomposition process. By understanding and balancing these green and brown materials, we can create a thriving compost pile that efficiently breaks down organic matter into rich, fertile soil. Chapter 4. With our ingredients gathered, we can begin the art of layering, a technique that optimizes airflow and encourages rapid decomposition. Picture, if you will, a perfectly constructed lasagna, layers of flavor and texture harmonizing to create a culinary delight. We begin with a foundation of brown materials, creating a well-aerated base upon which our compost pile will be built. Next, we add a layer of green materials, followed by another layer of brown. This alternating pattern continues much like the pages of a well-loved book, each layer contributing to the richness of the whole. As we add each layer, we gently mix the materials, ensuring good contact between the green and brown components. This intimate mingling encourages the growth of beneficial microorganisms, the unseen architects of decomposition. Chapter 5. Maintain moisture levels. Moisture, the lifeblood of our planet, plays a crucial role in the composting process. Just as a rainforest thrives under a blanket of humidity, so too does our compost pile require the right amount of moisture to flourish. The ideal moisture level for compost can be likened to that of a wrung-out sponge, damp but not soaking. Too dry and the decomposition process slows to a crawl, too wet, and our compost may become anaerobic, leading to unpleasant odors. Regularly checking the moisture level of your compost is essential, particularly during periods of hot, dry weather. If it feels dry to the touch, a gentle watering will revitalize the microbial community and keep the decomposition process humming along. Chapter 6. Turn the compost regularly. Just as a gardener aerates the soil to provide oxygen to plant roots, so too must we turn our compost regularly to keep the decomposition process thriving. This simple act of turning, using a pitchfork or a compost tumbler, introduces vital oxygen into the heart of the pile, fueling the aerobic bacteria responsible for breaking down organic matter. Turning also helps to distribute moisture evenly, preventing soggy patches and ensuring that all parts of the compost pile are exposed to the beneficial microorganisms. This regular mixing accelerates the decomposition process, transforming your kitchen scraps and yard waste into rich, fertile compost in a matter of months. Chapter 7. Harvest your compost. And so we arrive at the culmination of our composting journey, the moment when nature's alchemists have worked their magic, transforming waste into a treasure trove of nutrients. This is the reward for our patience and dedication, a process that has taken months but is well worth the wait. After several months of patient tending, our compost pile, once a jumble of kitchen scraps and yard waste, has undergone a remarkable metamorphosis. What was once discarded material has now become a rich, fertile substance that will breathe new life into our gardens. The finished compost, dark and crumbly, with the sweet, earthy aroma of the forest floor, is ready to nourish a new generation of plants. This transformation is not just physical but also chemical, as microorganisms have broken down the organic matter into a form that plants can readily absorb. It's a testament to the power of nature's cycles, a reminder that even in death, there is life. The presence of worms and other beneficial organisms in the compost is a sign of its health and vitality. Gently scoop out the finished compost from the bottom of your bin or pile, leaving the unfinished material to continue its transformation. This method ensures that the composting process is continuous, providing a steady supply of this valuable resource. This rich, fertile compost can be used to enrich garden beds, top-dress potted plants, or even mixed into potting soil to give your plants a nutrient boost. The benefits of using compost are numerous, from improving soil structure to increasing water retention, or even brew a nutrient-rich compost tea. Compost tea can be used as a liquid fertilizer, providing an immediate nutrient boost to plants and helping to suppress plant diseases. By using compost in various forms, we can ensure that our gardens thrive and remain healthy. Outrow, you did it! Now let's grow something amazing. Starting a composting habit not only reduces landfill waste, but also gives back to the earth in the form of rich, natural fertilizer. It's a small act with a significant impact, a testament to our interconnectedness with the natural world. Now that you know the steps, you're ready to start turning scraps into soil. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more tips on sustainable living, and stay tuned for our next video, where we'll explore ***10 eco-friendly hacks for a greener home.